Hey y'all, and welcome to the premiere episode of the Basics of Building an FTC Robot, presented by 17097 Protostars. I'm Ty, and I'm going to walk you through some of the info you'll need to get started as a new team or as a new team member. This is an 8-part series that will discuss building, programming, and CAD techniques that are extremely helpful when getting started in First Tech Challenge. So I hope you enjoy, and good luck in your first FTC season. First Tech Challenge, or FTC, is just one of the 3 programs First runs. The one for school grades 4 through 8 is called First LEGO League, or FLL. This is a great introduction to robotics, including programming, building, and real-world problem solving. The next level is FTC, which this series focuses on and is for grades 7 through 12. The highest level is First Robotics Competition, or FRC. There are much fewer teams in this competition because it costs a lot more for registration and components. But this series focuses on FTC, so let's dive in. The first thing we are going to go over is the specs of a robot. Now, I have our robot here named Pulsar, which is our robot from the 2022 to 2023 season Power Play. This is our most recent robot as of the making of this video. One of the most important things every season is to read the game manuals. Recently, there have been 4 manuals per year: traditional events 1 and 2, and remote events 1 and 2. The Part 1 manuals are very similar year to year, but you should still read them each year. These include the regulations and rules for the components of the robot. Part 2 outlines this year's competition rules, such as the layout of the field. We are going to look at Part 1 because it shows the basic rules for robot building. The first rule states that the robot must fit within an 18-inch by 18-inch by 18-inch cube when the robot is initialized. Initialized means the robot is ready to run, but the program has not started yet. If you have servos on your robot, those servos will move to a specified starting position when you initialize the robot. After the game starts, though, your robot can expand out from the 18-inch cube. Another rule is that nothing on the robot should be able to harm other robots, the field, or scoring elements. Therefore, no robot can have any sharp areas and corners. Another rule is that robots cannot have liquids or gels, no animal-based materials, no pneumatics or hydraulics, and no materials that are deliberately released onto the field. Remember earlier how I mentioned that servos move to a specified position when you initialize the robot? This is why there is another rule that says if you have servos, you must have a sticker on the robot that says robot moves on initialization. This is best put near the servos so the referees know where the movement will take place. Similar to the last rule, this one says that there must be a power button sticker near your power button. So if a ref must turn off the robot, it's easier for them to find the power button. While there are many regulations for robot building, you still have a lot of freedom on how to build your own robot. Many teams, including us, started out with a kit of parts. This gives you a great number of opportunities for the shape of the robot, although it doesn't normally have the cleanest look. The kit I have seen many teams start with is the goBilda FTC Starter kit. This is a great discount on the price it'd be if you bought the individual components, and it's even cheaper if you are on an FTC team. This includes everything you need to have a functioning robot, with the exception of a control hub and a driver station. Either an official Rev driver hub or an expansion hub with an Android phone is required to give your robot directions for movement. We'll get more into that in episode 3, picking parts for your robot. I hope you enjoyed this first episode of the Basics of Building an FTC Robot, and I hope to see you next episode. Thanks, and good luck building. I have seen many times start, many times. Many times? It's teams. Many teams. Alright, let's go back. Either an official Rev hub or a
expansion.
That's
I
fun.
took a little bit to,
That's fun.
I took a little bit to scroll because I didn't see the parentheses. We didn't.
There is no parentheses.
Yeah, I'm adding that now.
Good idea.
guys off.
Are you recording, Isaac?
Don't look at the camera.
That's your finger.
So that's a yes.
Mm-hmm.
Already off.